Hello everybody, long time no see. You are meeting baby no name. I have got Maggie and Juno as possible names. My partner likes Juno, I like Maggie and Juno, obviously. But I'm up for other ideas as well. Now you're meeting her all separated, just because, as with most babies, and I'm sure a lot of other guys that collect out there do this too, is I didn't like the way she was weighted, so I'm weighting her to my personal preference. I also noticed and was a little concerned because I've never had mohair this fine before, and I've not had rooted eyebrows or no, I have had rooted eyelashes, sorry, my mistake. I haven't had rooted eyebrows on a baby before. So she does have rooted eyebrows, and they stick out a very little bit, well, a very lot bit. And she has painted hair with rooted hair over the top. Now this is like the finest mohair in the world, and I've not styled it yet because the artist said she used some kind of craft glue, and I wasn't sure about it. So I'm not sure if it'll hurt for me to go over with my own level of silicone glue. I'm not getting any light at all. Sorry, it's a bad time to do a video, but anyway, I did notice that some of the hair was coming out of the eyebrows, and I noticed a few empty holes in the eyebrow region. I'm not sure if you can see those. It's not a big deal to me though. I mean, they're so minute. There you go, those tiny little white specks on that eyebrow. Well, there's like one or two on that eyebrow too. But that kind of thing isn't a big deal to me. But the thing that's a bit concerning is that the hairs don't come through on the inside of the vinyl, so I can't really secure them that way. So I've just messaged the artist and just asked, these are the products I have, because I use Baby FX air dry products. What can I use to secure them? And I did notice that there was some hair inside the head that hadn't been glued. Like her little sideburns haven't been glued, and her eyelashes haven't actually been glued, and her eyelashes don't go in very far. But the good thing about eyelashes is that I can always buy mohair and reroute them if they come out. Like, that's not something that's beyond my skill level. Same with the little sideburns. That's so easy. If it was a whole head, different issue because of directionally rooting things and whatnot, but little sideburns and eyelashes, no worries. If they need to be done, they can be done. Now, I absolutely love her fat little legs. Now, this is the Eastern kit. Now, she does have some medium that's not done, but from what I understand, I can chuck a leg in the oven for a little bit on like 130 degrees or something. So, $20, I can buy myself a tiny little convention oven or toaster oven and do that myself. What I found really shocking, because I've never had an African American, or in my case just African baby, or a black baby at all, and I don't actually know many black people, and I've really only met a few in person, and I've seen tons in passing, but you don't inspect people's bodies, do you? That would be a bit odd. The red on the bottom of her feet looks really bright, but when I actually compare it to like my fingertips and the like, so this is going to be a bit awkward, it's not actually that different. It's just a different type of red, and it's a bit more flushed, like you would probably expect a baby of 6 months to be, when they're sort of crawling around and doing all that stuff. I may just do one correctional layer of very thin blue and maybe a mint, and maybe the same on the hands. The hands aren't as intense. Oh, they're just so beautiful. They're beautiful hands and beautiful skin tone. Like, I cannot fault this skin tone. It's just stunning. The nails are beautifully done. I wish that this would focus better. I really do want to invest in a good quality video camera, because as good as phones are getting these days, they don't always have the same abilities as video cameras do. I mean, obviously, because that's what video cameras are for. You know, all the creases are perfect. Her skin tone is beautiful. Look at the little thin skin on her elbow there. I just think she's beautiful. I'm so happy with her. You know, it's always nerve-wracking getting a new baby, getting someone from a new artist. And Jodie has been amazing to work with. She's been a wonderful artist, and I think she was really easy for me to work with because I had such little anxiety about her artwork. All her babies are stunning. She mostly does clown babies, like black clown babies. So she'll paint a baby like this, then she'll take the baby's head before rooting it and do like really hyper realistic clown makeup on it. And I just thought that was amazing. Not my style, but beautiful. And I had seen the, you know, before the clown paint had gone on, and babies that she'd done without clown paint. And I just fell in love. I absolutely fell in love. And it was just really great. She was so easy to communicate with. So while I was a little anxious to ask the question, because I know some people can get very protective of their work, and I didn't want to really offend her, because that's not my intent. I'm not trying to offend her by saying, hey, this is wrong. I'm just saying, hey, I've just come across this issue with the doll. How can I prepare it? You know, I don't... As much as certain artists and their fangirls would like to make out me to be, I'm not some money-grabbing scam artist. I just want a good quality doll, and from a good quality artist, and that's all I ask for. And that's what I've really been given here, apart from the eyebrows and sideburns. But you know, those are such little things. Some people might make them out to be like such huge issues, you know, you can't deal with it. But look, it's a matter of cuttings and zip ties, and removing some stuffing, and getting some vinyl glue. That's what I've got. I've got myself some vinyl glue, and I can shove that fucker in the head. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. If you're a child and you're watching this, I apologize. But you know, you can just stuff that in the head. Obviously, if you are a child, don't do that without your parents. Ask your mum or dad's help. I did notice, this was so funny, I found this in the head, at the very back, like this. I think it was her way of blocking like any leakage from glass beads and stuff like that, which actually is an ingenious idea. I mean, because the beads aren't going to get through the foam, so it's actually quite a good idea. I might actually, it looks like it's just that foam from like, you know, bed overlays, mattress overlays, and it looks like it was drawn on to cut in a straight line, but didn't quite get cut in a straight line. But you know, that actually to me was quite an ingenious idea. As anal as I am, I would so have preferred it to be cut in a perfect rectangle or square, but that's just because I'm a neat freak, and it doesn't even matter, because as if anyone's going to see this on a regular basis, unless you only have a head as a reborn, like just a reborn head sitting around with foam sticking out the neck bottom of it. But you know, whatever, someone might just buy reborns for their heads. That's all good. Anyway, this video, as usual, has gone on way too long. I just really wanted to say hello. I wanted to show you what I was doing and where I was up to. And that I have a little baby. Well, not little, she's huge. She has a big head. I am worried though, because I want to get a toddler, and her head is supposedly 16.5 inches, which is really close to Tatiana's head size, which is the toddler I would want to get. Now, I'm probably just going to have to risk it and see, but if anyone could like maybe take a picture of a Tatiana next to their head and like send me a link to it on Flickr or Instagram, that would be so useful. Thank you very much. I'm going to go now because, as I said, rambling on. Okay, bye.